All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're on episode 2. What in the world? Why am I so slow? Huh. I might have to be back in just a second. This feels too slow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be right back. So one second. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to add in a break scene or something. But yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, shush, Scuppies, you're fine. There we go, okay. Got everything back up and running and fixed. Okay. Let's see, what was I working on? I think I need to rebuild a bit of this. Let's see. I definitely want that. But I think I want to get the triple shot first. And I have almost enough to get the rocket launcher. Okay, well, while that's going, let's dig out some more, shall we? Let's see. Ooh, what's over here? No, I don't want to go there because that'll do a lot better if I can get the rockets. Let's do you. Yeah, this might work. Although maybe I'll get the bigger grabber because that might also be very useful. Oh, but that's 2,000 to get. Oh, that's going to be a hard one. Yeah, we'll get that. Ooh, you know what? I don't know if I have this stuff to do the next thing. No, I do have it. Okay, yeah. Otherwise I wouldn't have the planters. Guess I'm just a goofy goober. There we go. That's not too bad with the triple shot, at least. Oh, I just remembered. I was going to put on a like a ding sound or something for notifications. That way if there's a chat message, I don't miss it. I feel like I missed a message from somebody the other day. And then I felt kind of bad. I mean, it already takes a day and a half for messages to go through. Well, maybe I should go while all this stuff is working its way through. Maybe I should work on remaking my little factory here. Because as it sits right now, half of this is not going to be automated. Which is fine. Actually, oh, but if I can find lava, oh, so just go faster and I can automate it. Why do I have to think too far ahead? And why do I have to get stuck on stuff? Stop it. Okay, that's just a cave. Let's see. I already went down this way. Ooh, is there gonna be lava down here? I keep hitting the wrong button. There might be lava down here. I'm just gonna go along the edge and see if I find something. Ooh. For those of you joining me during stream, and also for those of you who might watch later on, you can leave a comment for it. Should I do the series as like a compilation and put it up as like a full video? Just one gigantic long video format. At least on some of these shorter ones. Ah, hey John. No worries. I've had times like that where I've been watching somebody and I don't say much. Just have it on in the background, listening. I totally get that. So don't worry. I'll only judge you a little bit. Okay. Not too bad. We got some red sand working its way through. Let's see. But I do have... Ooh. Well, if your phone's about to die, you'll want to make sure you get it plugged in. Yeah, not too long ago, I upgraded my phone, and so I used the old, like my old phone. We switched it over, and I'm letting my wife have my old phone. And so it started having issues with the plug. So now it doesn't want to charge very well on the charging port, so I have to do the like key charging, do that wireless charging. So there is at least a way to charge her phone, but I totally get where it's coming from. Ooh, TV, huh? Oh, hey, and good morning. Now I can tell everybody I've been on TV. I can't claim I'm a TV star, but I can claim I've been on TV. Maybe I should get pipes first. Oh, no, I'm gonna get rockets. Because I'm going to need this guy here in order to unload, get all the napalm and make extra stuff. But while we wait, we'll go ahead and do... You know what? I'm going to do my gun there. And is there anything that I want to have on that one? Because I got shakers. I don't need shakers. So conveyors, launchers, filters. We'll go up to here. All right, we'll go give it a space. And we're going to try, I don't think I'm ever going to have enough to need it. But We're going to give this a try. We'll try doing the honeycomb pattern, or the checkerboard pattern. Ah, missed. There. We'll do that. And this one is going to be for red sand. Now, I'm going to need to get some more spores done, because I'm going to need more I was going to say pellets. More petals, so I can get more fluxite and void bloom and all that fun stuff. This is why I was considering possibly doing pipes. Got it. Okay. Empty out this tree. We obviously have to deforest in order to build a factory. But don't worry, we'll make sure we're being green in our processing. We'll recycle everything. Except for the gold. We won't recycle that. We're just going to keep that. There. Now let's see if there's another entrance somewhere. Ooh, there's a bunch of red sand. Little hidden root system, it looks like. Looks like there's gonna be a little... I mean, that's what it looks like. Oh, I almost got stuck there. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. It's kind of nice that this is a little bit of a smaller map. I mean, I enjoy a bigger map sometimes, just because it is fun when you get to explore and process all that stuff. But sometimes a nice small map is fun too. Let's see if there's another entrance over here somewhere. Or is it a completely enclosed little cave system? Gotta keep going spelunking. Yep. So there's only one entrance. We just gotta go spelunking. I think I've been, I guess, spelunking like twice, maybe 3 times. Did it as a Boy Scout thing. Because here in Utah, there's a cave network system called the Nutty Putty Caves. Holy cow, it is claustrophobic to go in there. And there's even a couple of videos that people I've seen. I've never watched the videos, but I've seen people put up videos like, you know, the craziest ways to die. And it was somebody... Oh, game's a little low? Oh, let me see. Bump it up a little. Oop, might be a little too much. Okay, how's that? Hopefully that's okay. But yeah, there's like these people have gotten stuck in these caves and you can't come back. There's just some weird tunnel systems. So yeah, we didn't go very far, and you have to genuinely, you have to squeeze. Like, you can't be more than, I don't know, like 10 inches across, because just to get into the system, yeah, there are only a few times where I have felt sort of claustrophobic. And going in and out of that cave system was one of them. And honestly, the other one, and this might sound a little weird, but the other time I don't freak out, but the other time that I kind of almost freak out, claustrophobic style. Have you ever tried on a shirt and the shirt doesn't quite fit? It's just a little too small, and if you pull one arm in, it makes the shirt wedge, and then you can't get your arm out, and you can't get your arm in, and so you're just like stuck. And so for just like a minute, you're trying to figure out how to take a shirt off with only one arm, and you feel trapped in the shirt. That's the other time I feel a little freaked out. I mean, if I got voluntarily wrapped up in something like, oh, hey, here's a bunch of, you know, plastic wrap. We're going to wrap you up nice and tight. I'd probably be fine with that for a while. But it would just be more uncomfortable than freak me out. But getting stuck in a shirt, I don't know why. There's not quite claustrophobia. I'm not like paranoid that I'm going to die or something like that. But that is one of the things that does freak me out a little bit. Luckily, I have a fairly... I mean, I'll get scared. Like, I'll get jump scared or freaked out about stuff. But I have a fairly low... I guess... I don't want to say threshold, but I have a fairly low bar when it comes to stressing out. I don't stress out or freak out too much about most stuff. So I need to get the dirt wet. Apparently I forgot that if my dropper is in the water, I can't let go of the sand. Probably because I'm so smart. There we go. Okay. I have enough. I can get the pipes. There. Catch it. Catch it. Nice. Ooh. Let's go up one. There. And we're gonna let out regular sand. That way, if I end up getting any regular sand from over here, I can just drop down there. Now, where do I want to put gold? Let's do this. Move you guys. And we're going to have these guys come up. There. And then I almost picked shakers. I don't want to have the shakers. I want slag. We'll do slag. And you know what? We're going to double this. There. Now, we're going to have this be cinder. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'm not worried about it if it doesn't make it. Because if it doesn't make it, it can cycle back through and around until it does. That's probably how I'll work it. Which then, let's say we'll go there. And we're going to have this be burnt slag. Do happy medium. There. So that'll go through there. Oh, I missed a couple. And there we go. Okay. I missed some dirt. Not dirt. Sand. I missed some sand. I still can't seem to not call it dirt, I guess. It will forever be my kryptonite, is dirt. Oop, autosave. Okay. We're gonna have this guy let out burnt slag. That should work. Let's see. Yeah, I still need 2,000 for that. Oh, has to be so expensive. I don't want it to be expensive. Good enough. I forgot I had some wet spores in here too. Dump them in there. I need more red sand. I don't know if there's going to be enough for me to fully utilize everything I want to upgrade. All the colleges are starting to get out of school. They're starting to get busy. Everybody's starting to barbecue. All the graduation stuff. With it being a college town here, it probably means it's going to be slow for the summer. And I'm okay with that. Oh, and also, I'm glad the audio is better for you. Sometimes the games are really loud, and then other times the games are really quiet. I'm not always sure, and then I'll forget to switch them back and forth between games. I really should just write it down, whatever the settings are going to be. That would be much better. Well, that's going to be useless, isn't it? Completely forgot that I had moved all the stuff away. Maybe I should have bought the rocket launcher. Because this is going to take forever. You know what? We'll block that off. Ooh. Oh, so I've been playing. I probably already told you guys. I've been playing Drive Beyond Horizons a bit. Just a little bit in my spare time. It's a pretty fun game, but it is all sorts of glitchy still with being early access and whatnot. Well, I won't. I'll probably end up calling it a little bit after, but around 12 o'clock. So you've got like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, I've been playing Drive Beyond Horizons. It's pretty fun, but like I said, yeah, it's pretty glitchy in some instances, and it's got a lot of jank to it where, you know, you put something into a car and then it freaks out, or something happens. Right now, the main issue I have with it is once you start driving for a little while, it doesn't always properly load and unload. And so eventually it starts to just max out whatever RAM you have, and it starts to go kind of slow. So you start getting kind of a chug to it. And that makes it not quite so fun. But other than that, it's pretty fun. I like having all the different cars, trying to collect the pieces and searching for treasures. And now that they've got the garage update, you can find money laying around, and you can try to save up money to buy parts that you're missing. So you don't have to necessarily try to get lucky and find them just out in the world. So that's pretty fun. I wonder if it'll be faster for me to grab all the stuff for that cinder or the scoria or the whatever that turns into lava. I wonder if it'll be faster for me to grab it and dump it. Like, instead of having to try to weave it around and through here, maybe I can just make it go through. Yeah, that's crackstone. Oh, big yawn. Ooh, I want to do this one as. We'll do it as Amethyst. Because there's no way I should have any amethyst to deal with. Ooh, but if I do that... Yeah, because then it'll end up making all the steam. Then the steam will just get trapped. I don't want to deal with that. Let's get rid of all this water first. Bye-bye water. And I missed the sand. This takes so... Oh, I have enough. Yes. Oh, even that little bit is so much better. Oh, so I'm on the last book. At least I'm pretty sure it's the last book of that zombie apocalypse series that some of you guys might remember I've brought up before. I'm on the last book. I've only got a few hours left of the audio book. can't tell you about it because obviously that'd be spoilers, but it's good. Almost done with all the sand. Get rid of all this. Okay. Now I can start getting this all done. Oh, I recently saw I think it's Epic Games. But yeah, I recently saw that they have now released Fortnite to be the original game that they made it for before they put all the money into the Battle Royale version. So the regular original game, like the turret defense-ish building, whatever, it's now officially free to play. So yeah, you can now play Fortnite, the regular version. Not just the free Battle Royale version. It's funny too, because I've seen a bunch of people have been talking about it, and it's like all the comments on videos of it are going, yeah, isn't this what it was supposed to be? Oop, wrong button. That's what I keep thinking. I'm like, yeah, this is what it was supposed to be. This was the one that I kind of was interested in trying. I don't know. Maybe now that it's free, and the game that it was supposed to be, not just the Battle Royale version that they milked everybody's money out of for, maybe I'll give it a try. We'll see, though. I need to get more. Get more spores going so I can upgrade my grabber because I need the pedals. The initial starting stuff of everything is always so tedious. And it always spoils me because I get to the end and I've got the cool, like half the screen can be grabbed at once. And then I miss it because I start a new map. And it makes me sad. And I cry a little. Yeah, rocket launcher doesn't do me any good if I don't use it. Go. Grab all these wet spores. Dump them in there. Oh yeah, I gotta get the cinder going. Completely forgot the entire reason why I went down there in the first place. Now I gotta go all the way back. There you go. Okay. Take this up. Gonna have to just unclog it again up there, which is fine. I can deal with that. Dump it all there. And there. Okay. Oh, I'm missing a little bit. Catch it. Ah, got it. go. Yeah. Hopefully I have enough. Looks like close. Let's see if I got any more still. Ooh, this might be enough. Might. Ooh. Okay. Come on. There we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna block the slag. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. So I can't get it to go. Ooh. Let's do this. We'll have block. Will only allow burnt slag. And then we'll have this guy here. Like so. There. And that'll just kind of recycle any of this stuff. We'll have it allow burnt slag. That way if any burnt slag gets through, it can just drop back down. Actually, if we do that, yeah, there we go. So that way if any burnt slag gets through, it can hit here and then drop back down. There. Well, I got plenty of gold now. That's good. Start looking towards buying all the upgrades I don't have. maybe... Maybe I do this for the moment. We'll have this block slag. Oh. Oh, I put a hole there. There we go. Actually, I might as well put it here, and I did it again. Let's go ahead and dump these wet spores. Well, that's kind of a goofy looking little air pocket. Let's do allow gold. And then the gold can just fall down there like that. Boom, problem solved. I mean, yeah, I made the problem, but still, I solved the problem. That's what matters. Okay. Lots of spores. Fill this up. That way it'll just run for a while and I don't have to worry about it. It'll be like an infinite supply. And then I'll end up with too many petals. And then I'll probably end up complaining about it. Then I'll have to get a bunch of red sand back in there to mix it with. Let's do allow gold. Okay, dump the slag back into there to process. Which is going to take a minute. But it is getting down. I mean, this was like, what, clear up here? So it's getting there. Wasn't even trying to grab the pedal, but I somehow got it. Now, gotta get rid of any weird lingering bits like this, because that'll affect any sand that it's trying to sift. I don't want that. There. Probably is fine. Okay. Ooh, I got some cinder in here. Okay. This is gonna take a minute, isn't it? Yeah, speed that up. Yeah, once this gets going, I can start clearing this out a little bit and make my spore washer. That way this can take it and dump it straight into a spore washer right here somewhere. And then the spore washer can take and drop it down into a planter box here maybe. Be a semi-compact system. That might work. Oh, you know what? I forgot to refill my water jug. Ugh. I like having all my flavored water. I just have to settle for more of those Mentos mints. Oh, it's working its way up. There, it's halfway. So it didn't even have any caffeine or soda or anything like that today. Today I just straight up, I'm staying awake. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, well. I won't care about that right now. I'll just let... Oh man, that was weird. Got like a little tickle in my throat there. Still going. Ooh, looks like it's gonna start. It's gonna start going any minute now. Told you I was gonna have way too many petals, and I'm gonna need the red sand. Told you that's how it was gonna work. Ooh. I can't even put them in the right spots, apparently. Ooh, a weird... Okay, what is your guys' opinion? Whether it's actually or not, calling something crusty and old, funny or not funny? I mean, not like in a mean way. I mean, calling anything in a mean way is not necessarily funny. But, like, an exaggerated description of something, calling it the crusty old something something. I don't know. I think it's a little bit funny. Okay. Creative insults are always the best. And if you can insult somebody, like calling somebody something or insulting somebody in a way or manner that makes them think, and they're not sure if they were insulted or not. You know, the kinds of insults you would hear from, I don't know, the like 1700s or something. Those are always hilarious. I think one of my first ones that I ever really kind of heard was if you were telling somebody, you'd be like, why don't you go kiss the south end of a northbound donkey? That one, it took me a little bit because I heard that when I was little, and it took me a minute to figure out exactly what it was they were saying, and then it was funny. Ooh, I'm almost up to the next grabber size. But I think I'm going to do this. And I'm going to use this . Oh, that's no fun. I don't think these ones have that in it. Have to grab one that. Yeah, I don't see that in this one. These are those Mentos. It's the clean breath. They're sugar-free, 150 mints. So, the ingredients on these: so sorbitol, some artificial flavoring, aspartame, some magnesium stearate, acesulfame, sucralose, green tea extract, a little bit of blue one, neotame. I don't think I pronounced that right. Neotame. Neotame. That's how I'm going to say it. So these don't have the. Oop. These do not have the reticin. I don't know if that would matter, but. Ooh. I mean, having like an allergy is already bad enough to something, but. I'm glad it turned out okay, right? You're still here with us. I'll turn this little spot over here into my water tank. Oop, that's what I was trying to hit. I figured that's what you meant. Because it would have absolutely sucked if when you were a kid you had to get a bunch of parts replaced from eating candy. That would have been no fun. So I don't want anything on here. Oh. Yeah, I definitely remember some of the older cartoon stuff, but I don't remember that specific line. But I'm sure I would either recognize where it's out of, like which episode or something like that. Just because I have a weird memory that way. Oh, just not quite. It's like, what, 2 pixels in there? Well, Elmer Fudd hunting rabbits doesn't narrow down a whole lot. Most of the episodes he's involved in are usually him doing that. I mean, there's always the bit. I mean, even the bit where he's like rabbit season, duck season with Daffy, even that kind of happens multiple times. Well, I am working on tons of petals, kind of, because I need it to make the void bloom, because I want upgrades for this guy right here. My grabber size. Plus all of this stuff. I want to get all my stuff upgraded. So I'm going to have to mix a bunch of stuff here. You know, I don't remember exactly which episode. That's what I said. I think part of it is just because it happens multiple times. Whoa, that's not what I was supposed to do. Shortcut. Guess I'll take advantage of that while I'm here. That sounds like the right episode. I mean, throughout the episode, he's just fighting with Daffy and constantly getting him to make Elmer shoot himself, kind of a thing. But I'm pretty sure that's where the classic original of rabbit season, duck season argument comes from, is one of those. And we got, I don't know where exactly, but my wife found at least the golden collection, I think it's called, of the old cartoons for the Looney Tunes. So my kids have watched it a few times. Yeah, my generation is kind of that weird in-between generation. We had Saturday morning cartoons growing up, but also we have cell phones. So like I mean, growing up with all of the different technologies. Yeah, weird generation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that episode. Like I said, I think it's either, if not the first, it's one of the first. Alright, now, how do I want to set up a washer? We'll do it like this. We'll do block spores. I'll go ahead and do it to here. And then we'll do ooh, no, that's not gonna work. Yup. I remember laser discs. It's like, oh, it's like a CD, but it's gigantic. Because you have to put a whole movie of information on there. Yeah, laser discs. Laser disc was weird. Never really quite made it. DVD ended up being the tech that won out there. I think I'm gonna do my spore washer. I'm probably gonna end up moving all the spores out. Like have it launch up and then it can drop out into here somewhere. I don't know if I don't think steam can wash spores. think we're gonna do. Spores go like so. You know what? I might not even do that. I might just do this. If we have this here, just on the random chance that I get a couple spores, I can have it all drop down this way. And we'll have oh wow, perfect. And wet spores will go here. And I'll have that shoot backwards. That way, in case any of them get clogged up at the end, maybe that'll work. I mean, I don't think it'll do that much, but maybe. That's weird. I wonder if it's a map like glitch. This will be all of our pumps. Like so. And we will have blocking wet spores here. Then the wet spores will shoot out here. And where am I going to store gold? Let's see. Ooh, got enough. Nice, 2 more upgrades. Alright. And we'll go. Like so. That should work. Okay, so then yeah. We'll do the planter box here. It'll likely never get all the way to the other end. Oh. Because yeah, only wet spores should fall through. You know, I could just do this. Okay. So then wet spores can go through there. Now let's do you. Let's see how well this works. I don't know if it's going to work that well, but we'll see. We'll deal with sorting out the rest of this in a minute. Okay, moment of truth. All right. That's working. Limit the flow a little bit by only allowing a little at a time. For the time being, we're going to make a little holding tank. Oh, that's a couple pieces of sand I didn't miss. That I missed because I didn't catch them. Huh, that was a mouthful. Shouldn't have been, but it was. Ugh. You ever get that random itch inside your nose? And then it's always up. And so you can't just like scratch at it. You have to like pinch your nose and rub your nose around weird to get the itch. This is the boring part. This is where I wish that using lava I could make the steam, and I would be able to just put like one drop of lava in here and just let it go. But then that's not how lava works. Only the napalm from the rocket does the doubling. At least as far as I know. Okay, well, it seems to be going relatively good. Oh, there's DK. Glad you could make it, DK. Well, that's a bit of a drive. I mean, I don't mind the 10-hour part. I've driven 10 hours and stuff before, but it doesn't make it any less fun or boring. Although I do kind of like driving. I just wish I could actually enjoy the drive. But if I drive for too long, I do start getting that what's it called? That road hypnosis. Okay. And then you are going to block the Amethyst. Like so. Okay. Ooh, you know what? We won't make it that big. And this one going to be Amethyst. And then this one is going to be red sand. There, go ahead and let that dump in quicker. Oh, that's nice. No, you didn't have to drive and do all of it. And having somebody to talk to can help. That's not too bad. And I'm not familiar with the movies. Are they like comedy movies, or are they just like movies that are, they just have like funny parts in them, sort of a thing? Ooh. That's good. I always like a good action movie, especially the ones that can do it without taking themselves too seriously, you know? Let's go allow void bloom. No, that one I wanted to block void bloom. And put that guy there. There. Do this. We'll have anything that reaches the end can go back around. Like so. There. Well, hello, Jade. Thank you for saying hi. Hopefully it's not your first time joining in, or at least watching. And if it is, then awesome. Welcome. Yeah. And yeah, DK, I do. Ryan Reynolds is pretty good. You know, I'll have to look into that. If it's kind of a action-y, comedy-ish type, I probably could even watch it with my wife. She might even enjoy it too. Alrighty. Well, I think... Oh, I gotta make sure I keep plenty of water. I think for the most part, our factory is sort of built. Now is the time to deal with all of the water, though. I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of water. Oh. Oops. Probably be better if I close that off. There we go. I'm sure I'm missing some. Yep. Okay. Let's drop this guy off up here. Ooh. There we go. Okay. I'm not super adverse to swearing. I mean, obviously I wouldn't let my kids watch it. If it's done well, it's usually not an issue for me. What's that one movie? I think it's called Wanted. It's that one stupid movie where they shoot and like they twist the gun and it makes the bullets like do those stupid spinning and turning in the air or whatever. I think it's Wanted. That movie was disappointing. I mean, one, there is absolutely no way that a gun would work like that. And two, there was so much just absolutely gratuitous foul language. I mean, it feels like the kind of movie that would have been written by like a 14-year-old trying to be edgy. Yeah, I like the old RoboCop. The one from like 82 or 86 or whatever it was. I like that one. Wasn't quite as big a fan of the remake. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as good as the old one, I don't feel. Oh, Casino. That one sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I've heard of it. Yeah, no, Matrix does some crazy stuff, but I don't think they make the bullets turn in midair. Like they don't have weird curvy how to describe it? Like, you know how when you throw a frisbee, if you throw a frisbee just right, you can get it to go to one side and then make it come back to the other side? It's kind of like that. It's the stupidest premise where they can, like, spin the gun or twist the gun just right when they shoot, that it makes the bullet shoot in a curved arc style, where, like, if there's something in between where the target that they're trying to hit, if they like flick their wrist, it makes the bullet go around the wall to shoot something. It's so dumb. Yeah, the original Tron, it was definitely kind of cheesy. It was interesting for the technology, like the way they did the cinematography, to get all the lighting and everything. Like, it was kind of cool, but the but yeah, it's kind of a weirder premise. It wasn't too bad. I mean, at least the premise of the, like, your brain and getting sucked into a machine, it was kind of like new technology, just like how nuclear technology, a lot of stuff was nuclear and radioactive, this and that. For a while, all the movies were like, oh, he's a bad guy, what happened, why is he disfigured, oh, radioactive, oh, the Ninja Turtles, what made him mutants, radioactive. Like, just everything is radioactive from like the 80s. Yeah, it has been a while since I've seen the Matrix movies. I don't remember a scene where they do that, but I do. I wouldn't put it past it. Because, like I said, it's been a while. Those movies came out a long time ago at this. I feel so old when I talk about stuff like this. Because it doesn't feel like it should be that long ago. But then I think about it, I go, oh yeah, Keanu Reeves was like maybe his later 20s, maybe early 30s, and now Keanu Reeves is like 65 or 62 or something. And yeah, the original RoboCop definitely had language, yes. But it was an interesting story. Even the second RoboCop of the series, the second one was actually not too bad. The third one felt like they were really kind of pushing it when he started, like he got his jetpack and stuff. That felt like they were pushing the envelope a little bit. Oh, I don't even think about it. I've been getting a bunch of these. Let's see. I got all that I want. Don't really want any of that. Just get those. There, okay. Alrighty, DK. You have a good night. Get some sleep. I'm gonna have to go to bed here soon myself. Gotta make sure I have plenty of time to sleep so I can try to be awake at church tomorrow. Now, you talking about where? Are you talking about Devo, like the band? Because that's the first thing that comes to mind when you're saying the Devo's suit or Devo's suit. Because I know if I remember right, That band had some weird costumes. Buck Rogers. I kind of know that one. Or I might be confusing Buck Rogers with Flash Gordon. Because I never really saw either of those. I just remember Flash Gordon had the theme song written by Queen. Because it was on one of Queen's albums. And that was a band and a group of guys that, despite the weird things they were into, they were a talent that I feel like we lost too soon. Same with Michael Jackson. Despite some of the weird things he was into, as a talent, sad to see him go. Ooh, here's another old movie. Not as old as some of those, but here's another old movie. The Rocketeer. I remember seeing that movie when I was little. And I think that was kind of one of the first movies that really had the flying with a jetpack seems cool. And I think it was based on a comic. I can't remember for sure, but... Oh, Police Academy. That's a fun one. That's another one of those movies where I feel like you see it, and then you get older, and you go, I loved that movie. It was so funny. And then you get older and you go, it's not bad. I've seen better. But I did like it. The fact that they had like 7 of them or something. I'm gonna have to go refill the water soon. I just know it. Big old long tunnels all over. Appleseed Alpha. I don't recognize that. I don't know that one. Ooh. Oop. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, well, that goes there. Now, let's see where this goes. Huh. Okay. So that circles back around this way. Ooh, Aeon Flux. I have seen that one. That one is a weird... I mean... I know there was the movie. It was like an hour long. It was animated. I feel like they did a series, though. It was not like a full series, like 80 episodes kind of a series, but a series like... They had... I don't know, like 5 episodes or something. Or maybe I'm just confusing the shortness of a series for a movie or vice versa. I just remember that was a weird movie. The animation was kind of weird to begin with. But Aeon Flux, I did not grasp whatever the premise was supposed to be. It just felt like an art project weird movie. I remember the whole... She catches some fly with her eyelashes because she has these ginormous eyelashes. I think one time I did start watching Donnie Darko. There was just something about it that I could not. Either I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I don't remember what it was. But that was also, I don't know, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago when I tried to even watch it. Let's see. I think this will work. Because I'm pretty sure it can go up 2 blocks. I think it's either 2 or 3 blocks. Now I just need to get some more cinder, or not, yeah, more, no, cinder? Scoria. No, scoria is the thing that breaks into the cinder. So yeah, cinder. I need to go get more cinder. Nope, wrong one. Oh no, actually, yeah, that one. I was saying, speaking of just weird movies and whatnot, there's a movie that my wife introduced to me. And it's called The Thief and the Cobbler. The entire thing was animated by one guy over the course of like, 20 years or something. It's a very interesting Very interesting movie. Okay, so it wasn't just me. I felt like there was a TV series. It was on like MTV or something. MTV had some weird stuff back in the day. Of course, then they had some weird stuff like Beavis and Butthead. But I liked that one. That was weird, funny, not weird like, huh. Well, I'll have to give that movie a shot because I have not heard of it. Okay, yeah, so it can reach high enough. That's good. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, but it does. And I think I will have to call it a night here because it is now 12:30 for me. So before I go, I want to make a note of the stuff you guys have shared with me. Let's see. It would help if I could spell correctly. Let's see. Okay, I think I got all these movies that have been getting brought up. I gotta write them down so I don't forget. And then the Bodyguard, Hitman's Bodyguard. That's what it was. Okay. So several movies several that I have heard of but haven't seen, and then there's a couple that I have not even heard of. So it's good. So, yeah. If you guys are enjoying, feel free, hit the like. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to come join me for the next one next week or tomorrow night when I stream. I'm still doing Abiotic Factor. I've gotten to the next area, guys. Holy cow, that game has a lot of content and it takes forever. I'm already like 50 hours in and I'm still not... I don't think I'm even halfway done yet. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I am halfway done. But yeah, so feel free to subscribe if you want to come join me. I don't know how well notification stuff works, but, you know, you can hit that if you want. Otherwise, until next time, I hope you have enjoyed and have fun.